It's giving Avenue C on Thursday.
Ladies, it's your moment. Fellas, it's your time. Ladies, meet your opponent. Fellas, get in line. If you wanna better, just bring it right back. Deeper in the night, let's grab a nightcap. If you wanna feel it, just bring it right back. Deeper in the night, let's grab a nightcap. Work is done, it's time to unwind. 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 Ladies, it's your moment. Fellas, it's your time. Ladies, meet your opponent. Girls, get in line. If you wanna feel it, just bring it right back. Deeper in the night, let's grab a nightcap. It's our time, let me see you work that. If you wanna feel it, just bring it right back. Work is done, it's time to unwind. 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 Work is done, it's time to
rations of our daily bread. You thought it would all work out by now. Trying to get the balance right, but they're taking every hour of your time, and you're still putting up a fight. You thought it would all work out by now. No, 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 no.
afternoon, everyone. Hope everybody's doing well. I'd like to welcome all of our students and our honored guests and our faculty and staff that are here today. Thank you very much for coming, taking part of your weekend to join us for our annual Student Leadership Awards. This is our 21st year of our awards, so it's always one of the highlights for the CSU Student Activities team because we get a chance to honor our students and some of our faculty and staff members as well. My name is Mark Constantine. I serve as the Director of the Student Union and Student Activities, and I've been here about almost 12 years now, coming this October. It's a pleasure to be able to work with a great group on campus, and more than anything, work with our wonderful students that we have in all of our different roles. Just a couple of remarks I'd like to make, mostly to our students that are here today. Leadership doesn't come from striving to become something that you're not. We want you to be, who you are. And people come in different sizes, different colors, different personalities. Some people are introverts, some people are extroverts. What's important when it comes to leadership is that you're authentic, that you're your true self, and that's sort of a couple of remarks I want to mention about that you stay true to yourself. And to become an authentic leader, as far as your students wise, you really have to take a look at yourself and play your strengths. Some of us are better than others at certain things, and how do you surround people around you to complement your strengths? But I will ask the student leaders, as you continue with us in other years, or the people that are moving forward, always to remember and think about what are your strengths and knowing yourself inside and out. I also want to make sure, you also should make sure when it comes to leadership, is that you're surrounding yourself with good people and competent people. And I say that in two different forms because sometimes people are very competent, but it doesn't mean necessarily it's the best balance for your certain organization. So good people and competent people are really important for your success. As we all know, in anything, communication is so important, and we're lucky these days that communication comes in many, many different forms. As a leader, I would say use the people and part of your team that are good at communication and and how do you balance that and share it with everybody to make sure you're an effective leader. Communication is really, really important for us. We all know that good leadership also has good shared vision and good shared goals. And it's something that's really, really important when you start out as a group. But I'll go back to what I mentioned earlier, that even though you have shared values and shared goals, that you never as a leader lose yourself. You always want to make sure that those goals and values don't get in front of you, and you want to make sure you're staying authentic. Because if you're not, then things break down along the way. I think it's important that you lead with three different things. You lead from your heart, you lead with integrity, and you lead with authenticity. And sometimes it's really important that we think about this, that the heart, I wanted to stress the heart part of this is important, that if you're not leading and you're not feeling comfortable and energetic, you're probably not going to convey that to the people around you. So when you're thinking about those leadership things, those three things, remember that your heart is really important to keep people moving and energized. Leadership isn't about titles, and it's not about how many followers you have. I think all of us know that. We've heard that before. It's about the team that you're creating. It's about the things that are important in those shared values and goals. And it's about making an impact with your organization, however that might be. Impact is the ultimate thing that you're trying to accomplish. Another thing that I think is always important, I talk to our student staff here about this, leadership is also about doing the right thing when nobody's watching. One of my catch things in the building with our student operation is that if you walk by a piece of paper in the building, nobody's going to watch you, but go ahead and pick it up to keep the building looking like it should be overall. So that's an important part. And finally, you must show people that you care. I think the showing gratitude, sharing thanks, making sure that people know as a leader that you are appreciative of what they've done, on not only when it's a big thing, but the small things are so important on a regular basis that make sure you go ahead and do that. So I thank the leaders that we're recognizing today and that were nominated, and keep some of those things in mind in your future goals. And also, if you're leaving us and graduating, that you think about that in your new leadership responsibilities that might be taken on. Now, a little bit of housekeeping for us. Nominees, what we're going to be doing is we get to each category. We're going to be announcing the names of our nominees, and when we do, we'd ask each of you to stand up, and please hold your applause until everybody's standing up. After the applause is gone down, then we'll go ahead and have the person that's been nominated, person or people that are winners, we'll be asking them to come to the stage. The rest of the folks can sit down at that point in time. For those that are coming up to the stage, we have a nice blue X on the stage. When you come up, please come from this side, and you can stand on the X while the nomination is being read. And then afterwards, when you're done, you can exit from this side of the stage. After the ceremony is concluded, we always like to have group pictures. So we'll ask everybody to go out into the ballroom lobby to take a picture of all of our award winners. And we also ask for friends that are here and families, if you'd like to take any shots together with the folks that are here. Lenny will be out there to take your pictures. Lenny, you want to raise your hand? Lenny's our communications coordinator for the CSU and is also our greatest photographer and helps with a lot of our special programs. Now let me introduce you to Greg Wilkins, our Associate Director for Student Activities, and El Shaddai Zergo, our Graduate Advisor for Recognized Student Organizations and Leadership. Thank you.
Thank you, Mark. Drew Dudley, author of This Day One, A Practical Guide to Leadership That Matters, once wrote, "Leadership recognized is leadership created." I'll say that one more time. Leadership recognized is leadership created. His message encourages us all to slow down and to intentionally observe that which is around us. Leadership happens even in the moments when you're not expecting it to happen. And that's what today is exactly about. For more than 2 decades, we've been taking this time to pause, to recognize, to honor, and to celebrate. At this time, I invite all nominees, if you're able, to please rise and to be recognized. Thank you. You may be seated. Thank you for your dedication and commitment to Minnesota State University Mankato and to your recognized student organizations that you work with. Each of you has made an impression on someone here on campus, so much so that you are inspiring them to write a nomination for you. Today, we recognize the leadership that surrounds us, and for all of us in student activities and here at Minnesota State University Mankato to say thank you for your involvement. I also would like to recognize those people who nominated. If you made a nomination, please rise. Thank you. Thank you for taking the time to submit your nomination and for investing in our faculty, staff, and students here at MSU Mankato. And now, what you've all been waiting for, I'll pass the microphone now to El Shaddai, my graduate assistant in recognized student organizations and leadership.
Thank you. And now on to the awards. We start the night off with a focus on our recognized student organizations. Since these are group awards, when I call out the nominees, all members of that RSO present are encouraged to stand up and be recognized. However, when the recipient is announced, we ask that one representative of the RSO come forward and collect. The Outstanding Recognized Student Organization Award is presented to an RSO who is an active member of the Minnesota State University community and represents core values of integrity, diversity, access, responsibility, and excellence. The nominees are National Society of Black Engineers, Circle K, and Global Business Club. This year's outstanding RSO is National Society of Black Engineers. The National Society of Black Engineers at MSU Mankato is a shining example of our university's core values. NSBE provides students with meaningful opportunities for professional growth, academic support, and community involvement. They've hosted conferences, mentorship programs, career fairs, and workshops that connected students with industry professionals, helping students build skills, expand networks, and prepare for successful careers. NSBE fosters an inclusive environment, welcoming students of all backgrounds, ensuring equal access to opportunities in STEM and beyond. Their dedication to excellence is clear through the leadership, high academic achievements, and career success of their members. For their outstanding contribution to campus life and their unwavering commitment to empowering students, we are proud to recognize NSBE with a well-deserved award. Congratulations. Next up, RSO advisors have a big impact on the success of our RSOs and on the lives of our students. Would all RSO advisors please rise if you're able, so we can recognize and appreciate you. Thank you for the extraordinary work that you do with our RSOs. The Outstanding Recognized Student Organization Advisor Award is given to an advisor of an RSO who has gone above and beyond in working with members of their organization. The nominees are Dardy Mixon from Circle K, Cortez Hollis from National Society of Black Engineers, and Dr. Putri Hamari of IEEE. This year's Outstanding Recognized Student Organization Award goes to, the advisor, Dr. Putri Hamari from IEEE. Dr. Putri was not able to make it. One of their RSO members will take her award instead. Her nominator writes, advisors are essential to the success of student organizations, and few exemplify the role as completely as Dr. Hamari. As the advisor for both NSBE and IEEE, Dr. Hamari has been a mentor, a strong advocate, and dedicated supporter of the students' achievements. But her influence doesn't stop there. Dr. Hamari fosters a culture of collaboration, inclusion, and innovation. She encourages student-led initiatives and supports members in developing leadership skills through hands-on projects, conferences, and outreach. Her guidance has empowered students to plan national conferences, pursue scholarship, and launch programs that benefit not only their peers, but the wider Minnesota State community. Dr. Hamari exemplifies the true spirit of mentorship and leadership. Their dedication has left a legacy within NSBE and IEEE. For these reasons and many more, we are proud to honor Dr. Hamari as an outstanding RSO advisor. Now, allow me to introduce to you Tyson Shannon, the Marketing and Social Media Coordinator for Maverick Involvement Team.
Thank you, El Shaddai. The RSO Program of the Year is presented to an RSO for a well-attended event that provides a welcoming environment and a learning opportunity to campus. The nominees are IEEE Career and Internship Fair of 2025, the Recreation Majors Club Drop-In Pickleball. The RSO Program of the Year is IEEE Career and Internship Fair of 2025. IEEE Mankato has truly excelled in developing a program that reflects the values of community, learning, and professional growth in MSU Mankato. The well-planned events like the IEE Career and Internship Fair, alumni panels, and technical workshops they've created are welcoming and dynamic space where students of all backgrounds feel encouraged, included, and inspired to succeed. Their influence extends well beyond the events themselves through follow-up invitations such as interview workshops, resume reviews, and industry presentations. The IEEE program ensures students are not just motivated, but also well prepared to move forward in their professional paths. Thanks to the connections and support this program offers, many students have successfully landed internships, job offers, and research opportunities. The collaboration between students, faculty, and professionals has been key to the program's success. Faculty participation has not only strengthened the real-world relevance of classroom learning, but also created a space where academic and industry insights come together to benefit the entire CSEC community. For its innovative structure and lasting impact on both students and faculty, we are proud to honor IEEE Mankato with the recognized Student Organization Program of the Year Award. The recognized Student Organization Exemplary Service Award is presented to an RSO that is involved in community service within the greater Mankato community. Community service is an excellent opportunity for RSOs to build a sense of community within their organization while also contributing to the greater good. This year's RSO of Exemplary Service is Circle K International. Circle K International is a shining example of what it means to lead through service, compassion, and community. With unwavering dedication, they've created a lasting impact on campus and throughout the greater Mankato area. From helping students move in during busy start of the year to assembling hygiene kits for local shelters like The Reach and My Place, Circle K shows up where help is needed most. Their involvement in events like Kiwanis Holiday Lights and the United Way Reading Festival and Special Olympics Bowling reflects a deep, consistent commitment to uplifting others. What makes Circle K truly special is not just their service, but the heart behind it. Whether it's making Valentine's cards for seniors, creating toys for shelter animals, or volunteering for hours at local marathons and cleanups, their members serve with empathy, humility, and joy. With every act of kindness, they cultivate leadership, strengthen relationships, and nurture a spirit of hope and community. In recognition of their outstanding commitment to civic engagement and their ability to inspire others through meaningful action, we are honored to celebrate Circle K International. Now I would like to introduce Crystal Watts, Assistant Director of Community Engagement.
Thank you, Tyson. The Outstanding Campus Volunteer Award is presented to a student who is involved in community service at Minnesota State Mankato. The student demonstrates civic responsibility through service and inspires hope in those that they serve and others around them. Along with serving others, the student shows respect and compassion for members of the Minnesota State Mankato campus community. And the recipients of this award are Sai Megna Laku and Eleanor Mildy. Sai, or Megna, as she goes by, is an honors program scholar and senior aviation major, as well as a compassionate leader who has quietly and powerfully transformed our campus through service. From founding Women Empowerment to serving as a campus kitchen shift lead, her commitment to building inclusive spaces and empowering others is deeply inspiring. As a woman in a male-dominated field, Sai Megna has channeled her experiences into advocacy and action. Through Women Empowerment, she helped create a platform where students of all backgrounds can engage in conversations about equity, leadership, and social change. Her service doesn't stop there. Sai Megna played an essential role in making the Maverick Food Garden a success, volunteering countless hours to plan, grow, and harvest fresh produce for the campus community. To ensure the project continues to flourish, after her graduation, she developed a manual for future leaders. For her outstanding commitment to civic responsibility and community care, we are proud to honor Sai Megna Laku. Eleanor Mildy. I have had the pleasure, and this is me speaking, I have had the pleasure of working closely with Eleanor, witnessing her exceptional leadership and dedication to both her academic career and her community service. As the president of MABS in Action, Eleanor has demonstrated remarkable skills in communication, budgeting, and team collaboration. She leads by example, always ready to roll up her sleeves and work alongside her team, ensuring that everyone is clear in their roles and striving to meet their full potential. Her structured, goal-oriented approach has made a significant impact, helping the organization grow and thrive. Eleanor's leadership is grounded in purpose, clarity, and a willingness to ask tough questions. She fosters an environment where both herself and her team continually learn and improve. Her commitment to service extends beyond her leadership role, and her willingness to take on a second term as president speaks to her dedication and vision for the future of MABS in Action. For all those reasons and more, we honor Eleanor as Outstanding Campus Volunteer. Congratulations. Next, we have the Community Engagement Scholarships. Scholarship recipients are selected by a committee composed of members from both the campus and the greater Mankato community. Out of a pool of 40 applicants, 2 students were selected to receive the Community Engagement Scholarships. Over the past 60 years, the Davie family has taken pride in students, volunteers, and alumni at Minnesota State Mankato. Joan Davie graduated in 1967, and her husband Mark graduated in 1968. Mankato has been a family tradition for the Davies ever since, with 3 generations attending. To pay it forward, the family has endowed an annual scholarship that encourages students to serve. The Richard E. Murray Volunteerism Endowment was created to support the same mission that the Davie family supports. These scholarships combine to form the Community Engagement Scholarship section of today's program. Our Davie Family Service Scholarship recipient is Omotola Akinsanya. Omotola couldn't be here today. She is living into her dream of becoming a doctor by attending clinical rounds in Rochester. Omotola is a junior and a member of the Minnesota State Mankato Student Nursing Association. While attending meetings, fundraising, and achieving the Exceptional Leadership Award in her Health Pros role, she maintains a GPA of 3.7. Omotola is also a member of Black Motivated Women and African Student Association, both of which practice advocacy and peer support. Other areas of involvement include the American Red Cross, food bank volunteering, and participation in the Alzheimer's Walk to advocate for older adults. In referring to her many activities and memberships, Omotola says, "Through my ongoing service, I aim to uplift, educate, and support the Mankato community, ensuring that every individual, regardless of background, feels valued, heard, and empowered. I have realized that civic responsibility is taking initiative, fostering inclusivity, and using one's skills to create positive impact, values I will carry with me throughout my career and beyond." We couldn't agree more. So congratulations to Omotola on winning the Davie Family Service Scholarship. The Richard E. Murray Volunteerism Scholarship recipient is Ami Kashfia Ahmed. A Management Information Systems major and a member of Alpha Sigma Alpha, Kashfia is no stranger to involvement. From her multiple leadership roles, such as Director of Education and Vice President of Membership Experience, Kashfia sets an example for integrity and initiative. Over the last calendar year, Kashfia was the former Vice President of the International Student Association, an organization that advocates strongly for the international student experience, including cultural exchange, student transition, and promotion of service on campus. Through both organizations and in her own time, Kashfia has participated in activities such as Adopt a Highway, Echo Food Shelf, Feed My Starving Children, and Rake the Town. She participated in Adopt a Highway cleanup, Dinner for Heroes, and helped organize the Polar Plunge event for her chapter. Every initiative I have participated in reflects my dedication to respecting the dignity of others, showing genuine care, and fostering a compassionate community where everyone feels valued and sponsored. We love that for you, Kashfia. Congratulations. And now I would like to introduce John Bulcock, Assistant Director for Student Activities, Fraternity and Sorority Life, and Off-Campus Housing.
Thank you, Crystal. The Unsung Hero Award is given to a student who consistently works hard behind the scenes and rarely receives the recognition deserved. Nominees have made an impact with a positive attitude and a willingness to help in whatever capacity necessary. Please bear with me as we have a long list of nominees, and hold your applause until the end. The nominees are Satish Waniyarachi, Eddie-Jung Ukanen, Andrew Colleran, Sarah Gustafson, Lexi Peterson, Season DeHall, Krovis J. Murphy, Ekwegbalum Unachuku, and Val Weber. And our unsung heroes are Val Weber and Eddie-Jung Ukanen. Come on up. Eddie-Jung Ukanen, president of the National Society of Black Engineers MNSU chapter, has demonstrated exceptional leadership, vision, and dedication to empowering underrepresented students in the STEM fields. Under his guidance, NSBE transformed into a thriving organization, expanding outreach, securing sponsorships, and creating opportunities for academic and professional growth. Through his exceptional efforts, he raised more than $5,000 to help members attend the NSBE National Conference and introduce the Merit Point system, promoting inclusivity and engagement. Despite the challenges of a rigorous electrical engineering program workload, Eddie-Jung wholeheartedly devoted himself to NSBE's success, mentoring peers, leading sessions, and enhancing the chapter's overall influence. A humble yet transformative leader, Eddie-Jung's behind-the-scenes work has been instrumental in NSBE's growth. His resilience, passion, and commitment make him a deserving recipient of this honor, and it's with great pleasure and pride that we recognize his outstanding contributions today. Congratulations. Val Weber is unable to be with us today, but she embodies the spirit of an unsung hero, a compassionate leader who uplifts others through kindness, advocacy, and tireless dedication. From their first semester, Val has made a profound impact on campus, ensuring every student feels welcomed and supported. As an orientation peer assistant, Val created a sense of belonging for incoming students, offering friendship and guidance during a transitional time. Their warmth and inclusivity left lasting impressions, helping students start their college journeys with confidence. Val's advocacy extends beyond visibility. After experiencing accessibility challenges during a fire drill, they courageously pushed for policy changes, working with campus leaders to improve safety measures for all students. Their persistence demonstrates a deep commitment to equity and inclusion. In addition, their quick thinking during a flooding crisis in a registration lab further highlights their ability to lead under pressure, ensuring student safety with clarity and calm. A passionate ally, Val has been instrumental in events like the LGBT Drag Show, volunteering as a performer and championing student involvement to foster creativity and confidence. Val's quiet yet transformative contributions, whether through mentorship, activism, or crisis response, makes them a deserving recipient of this honor. They remind us that true leadership is rooted in service, empathy, and the courage to make change. Congratulations to both of our recipients. The Outstanding Collegian Award is given to a student leader who represents the core values of Minnesota State University Mankato: integrity, diversity, access, responsibility, excellence in their organization, and who works toward the benefit of others. Please bear with me for another long list of very well-deserving nominees. Emily Hodge, Sarah Gustafson, Bezawit Barhanu, Nathnael Minuta, Max Shannon, Roshit Nurala, Kendra Youngberg, and Rebecca J. Our first recipient is Bezawit Barhanu. Bezawit Barhanu represents what it means to be an outstanding collegian through her dedicated leadership, unwavering advocacy, and commitment to excellence. As a student senator, vice president of the Ethiopian and Eritrean Student Association, and program chair for the National Society of Black Engineers, she has embodied Minnesota State Mankato's core values of integrity, diversity, access, responsibility, and excellence. Bezawit's tireless advocacy secured critical funding to send Mankato's largest ever delegation to the NSBE National Conference, opening doors for students to grow professionally. Her efforts also elevated cultural engagement during the success of events like the African Student Annual Dinner. Whether meeting with administrators or mentoring peers, she champions opportunity for all. Her leadership leaves a lasting impact, inspiring others to pursue excellence while uplifting their communities. For her outstanding contributions, we proudly present Bezawit Barhanu with this well-deserved award. This year, we're fortunate to honor an additional recipient as an outstanding collegian, Sarah Gustafson. Sarah Gustafson is the Educational Entertainment Chair for the Student Events team. Sarah has consistently embodied the core values of Minnesota State Mankato through her leadership, creativity, and dedication to enriching the student experience. She approaches her role with professionalism and a deep sense of responsibility. She ensures that every event she plans fosters an inclusive and welcoming environment. Her ability to listen to and value diverse perspectives has made her an exceptional leader among her peers. Some of her accomplishments this year are the Pin the Map Project, the Vice President Debate Watch Party, and Karaoke for a Cause. She continuously strives for excellence in her work. She has successfully coordinated large events such as a haunted speaker with Chad Lewis and celebrity speaker Liz Gillies. Her meticulous attention to detail, strategic planning, and unwavering dedication to delivering quality experiences have significantly enriched student life at MSU Mankato. Congratulations. And now I'd like to introduce Bill Tourville, Assistant Director for Campus Programs, to present our next awards.
Thank you, John. Good afternoon, everybody. I am here to present the Commitment to Cultural Responsiveness Award. This honors those who encourage a culture of understanding, belonging, and civility at Minnesota State Mankato. We're seeing a new trend here, many names. All right, y'all, ready for this? The nominees are Alex Glazer, Bezawit Barhanu, Grayson Quast, Kenya Hernandez, Simone Isak, and Val Weber. The recipients are Alex Glazer and Simone Isak. Alex Glazer has fostered a culture of understanding, belonging, and civility at Minnesota State. Their dedication in social justice and civic engagement, particularly through their role as president of SAGE, Sexual and Gender Empowerment, has created significant opportunities for students to become engaged leaders in their communities. Alex was the one main driving force behind SAGE's Trans Support Sit-In. This powerful demonstration brought awareness to the anti-trans bills introduced into the Minnesota State Legislature. Throughout this event, Alex provided a platform for education, advocacy, and fostered a place where transgender students felt seen, supported, and empowered. The sit-in encouraged students to become a proactive participant in policy discussions and strengthen their understanding of civic engagement's role in social justice movements. But wait, there's more. In addition, their work with SAGE has consistently sought to build bridges between different student organizations and community groups. One example of this is the Rally Against Fascism, which brought together students, faculty, and community members to voice their concerns about policies threatening marginalized communities under the current administration. Alex represented SAGE giving a speech demonstrating their unwavering commitment to civic activism and creating an environment where students feel represented. Congratulations. Simone's nominator writes, I've had the privilege of working closely with Simone during his semester-long exchange program sponsored by the prestigious Global UGrad program supported by World Learning and the U.S. State Department. Simone demonstrated an exceptional commitment to cultural responsiveness, diversity, and inclusion, both within the campus and abroad. As an exchange student from Catholic University Andres Bello in Caracas, Venezuela, Simone arrived to campus this January with an intense energy and a desire to engage, educate, and make a meaningful contributions to his peers, our local community, and the greater world. In my 3 years of working with exchange students, I've never witnessed an unparalleled level of involvement and promoting inclusivity and cultural understanding. He was one of 12 students who attended the Alternative Spring Break to Kansas City, Missouri, and he's been a member of several other DEI student groups, including the Latin American Student Organization. Simon has served as a guest speaker at numerous events, such as the annual Diversity Dinner and the We Are All Human event, where he shared his insights on cultural diversity and social justice, and used his creative storytelling to help us learn more about what it means to be a Venezuelan in a very complex moment in history. In addition to his volunteerism, Simon has shown remarkable leadership and initiative. He is a dedicated journalist for the student newspaper The Reporter and has contributed to Residential Life Student Government as a senator. His involvement in the Model UN Mankato chapter and Maverick involvement team, where do you find all the time for this? Jeez. Further evidence his passion and diplomacy for leadership and fostering cross-cultural dialogue. Please put your hands together for both recipients. I now invite Greg Wilkins back to the stage.
Thank you, Bill. The Maverick Spirit Award is awarded to a student who is willing to step up and take risks for the betterment of Minnesota State University Mankato. The nominees are Roshit Narula, Emily Dietrich, Kendra Yogberg, Val Weber. And the recipient is Val Weber. Val exemplifies the Maverick Spirit Award through tireless advocacy for accessibility and student empowerment. Key contributions include successfully advocating for improved fire drill protocol and campus-wide accessibility improvements, campaigned against inaccessible math pods across the campus, leading to a federal civil rights complaint, as well as co-organized an LGBT protest against campus hate speech. She also championed student voices as an orientation peer assistant and an active member of the College Democrats. Val's efforts have created lasting improvements to campus accessibility and inclusion. Their courage to addressing systemic barriers and amplifying marginalized voices has made an impact across the university. Thank you, Val, for being an amazing maverick. The Rising Star Award is presented to a student who is new to MSU Mankato, either in their first year or as a transfer student, and who shows active involvement in an organized campus activity. The nominees are Lexi Peterson, Simon Isaac, Joey Verber, Emily Engelhardt, Ben Livingston, Tyler Frantaza, and the recipient of the Rising Star Award is Ben Livingston. Ben is a dynamic leader who has made an immediate impact at MSU Mankato and has distinguished himself in several ways. One, exceptional service on the Student Allocations Committee, where his attention to detail and fair judgment have strengthened the campus programming decisions. Two, outstanding contributions to student government, where he fiercely engages in tough conversations and crafts meaningful resolutions. And three, he has a remarkable ability to build strong relationships while maintaining thoughtful and principled leadership. Ben's quick ascent to the campus and as a leader, his financial acumen and his commitment to student betterment have made him the perfect embodiment of a rising star. We celebrate his achievements today and eagerly anticipate his continued leadership. Congratulations. The second Rising Star Award this evening is to Lexi Peterson. Lexi, since her time in her first semester, she was involved in so many ways. As an advisor for the student events team, her colleagues stated, she sought out involvement from her first day. She is a leader who will make her mark as a maverick. From stepping up when others won't to bringing confidence in her leadership, Lexi is more than your average student leader. When someone meets Lexi, the first thing you notice is how genuine she is. What you see is what you get, and what you get is an amazing kind of a welcoming person. Lexi's genuine character attracts those who look to follow, as well as her ability to lead. Her personality and passion to make a difference has driven her to become a rising star to all students, but also in her role when she was a transfer student. Initially, Lexi sought out connection through the Maverick Athletics. She hunted down and applied for and was accepted as a social media manager for the MSU volleyball team. Her work ethic and her amazing photography skills shined brightly. However, one position was not yet enough. Lexi wanted to spread her wings, and away she flew. She quickly stepped up into a leadership role within the student events team as the social media and marketing chair. When I say she hit the ground running, she hit the ground like a cheetah at full speed. She rolled out a comprehensive 4-part campaign within 2 weeks and quickly assimilated into the organization within the student events team. Her personality and her work ethic yielded others to quickly support her and respect her. Lexi excelled in making connections with departments and individuals across the campus. Examples include student government, equity and inclusion, the sports management department, and the list goes on and on. Because of her talent, dedication, and commitment to others, and her leading in true maverick fashion, Lexi is a rising star at MSU Mankato. We have a third recipient. The third recipient today is Simone Isaac. Simone has demonstrated an extraordinary level of leadership, initiative, and commitment to campus in a remarkable short period of time, 1 semester. His contributions have already left a lasting impact. From the moment he arrived to campus, Simone sought opportunities to get involved and lead. he quickly became an integral member of the Model United Nations, where he also showcased his leadership and his diplomacy skills. Additionally, his dedication to cultural exchange and community building was evident through his involvement with Kearney International Student Programming, where he fostered meaningful connections among international and domestic students. What truly sets Simone apart is his intellectual curiosity and his passion for interdisciplinary learning. When he learned about the Student Leadership Retreat in February of this year, he not only registered as a participant, but also took the initiative to lead an educational session. His workshop compared The Empire Strikes Back to Franciscan philosophy, where he demonstrated the ability to merge pop culture with deep philosophical concepts. He proactively reached out to the Maverick Involvement Team, expressing his desire to lead an educational workshop. Recognizes his talent and his vision, the team supported his initiative. As an artist and activist, Simone shared how artivism, like activism, the integration between art and activism has shaped his work and has fueled his efforts toward democracy in Venezuela. His passion for intellectual discourse, cultural exchange, and activism will undoubtedly leave a lasting legacy here at MSU Mankato. Congratulations. And to present our next award, I invite back Crystal Watts, Assistant Director for Community Engagement.
Thank you, Greg. Big ideas, real-world thinking. This award is presented to an undergraduate student in their senior year, a graduate student or an experienced staff member who actively celebrates the mission of Minnesota State Mankato to promote learning through effective undergraduate and graduate teaching, scholarship, and research to the state, region, and global community. The award this year goes to Sashis Wanarachi. Sashith, a senior in automotive engineering technology, is a student whose academic excellence, leadership, and community involvement embody the university's mission. Since joining in fall 2021, he has made a significant contribution across campus, including boosting the student events team's digital reach as marketing chair, leading the MAV Lankins and enhancing mental health awareness, and serving as a student supervisor with the MSU Facility Services. He also holds multiple leadership roles in Sigma Chi fraternity and played a pivotal part in organizing their 20th anniversary event. He also served as head of the suspension department for the Maverick Motorsports Formula SAE team. Sashith's ability to balance a demanding academic load, leadership roles, and hands-on engineering work demonstrates exceptional dedication and vision. Congratulations, Sashi. The Scott Hageback Centennial Student Union Hall of Fame Award is presented to a student or staff member who actively celebrates the mission and vision of the Centennial Student Union by helping create a vibrant community and gathering place. The nominees are Roshid Narula, Aaron Jaquette, John Bulcock, Todd Fingston, Atlas James, Cezanne Dahal, this year's Scott Hageback Centennial Student Union Hall of Fame Award recipients are, notice I said recipients, Roshit Naraula and Todd Fingston. Roshit is an international student from Nepal. He is involved in the honors program and project-based computer science. He has been a MAV Pass leader, a peer mentor, and a member of Alpha Lambda Delta. Additionally, he is a former member of the speech and debate team, He has also been a tour guide for the admissions office and 2024-25 student government president. His nominator states, "I serve as a student government advisor, and quite frankly, Roshid is one of the more extraordinary student leaders I've worked with in my time here. He is persistent, well-spoken, politically savvy, in a good way, deliberate, respectful, hardworking, ethical, charismatic, and thorough. He has demonstrated an ability to work with anyone in any situation. Roshid has been a welcoming face to many at the university, whether it has been as a tour guide for prospective students, a mentor for new international students, or a visitor with prospective university employees and administrators. He has served as one of our greatest ambassadors." Congratulations. We are honoring Todd Fingston, particularly as he prepares for his retirement coming in January 2026. For a quarter century, for those of you that don't understand that vernacular, that's 25 years, Todd has served as Director of Campus Recreation at Minnesota State Mankato, overseeing a vast array of programs, services, and facilities that have enriched the campus experience for students, faculty, and staff alike. His dedication to lifelong wellness, student engagement, and leadership development has left an indelible mark on our community. Todd's commitment to recreation and student development is evident in his leadership of intramural sports, open recreation, fitness activities, sports clubs, and Maverick adventures. His influence extends beyond recreation as he has been active and valued member of numerous campus committees, always advocating for student well-being and engagement. His ability to foster collaboration and innovation has helped shape campus traditions and enhance the student experience at Minnesota State Mankato. Todd serves on the Welcome Week Committee, where his leadership and vision have played a critical role in onboarding new students. His unwavering support for his team, his ability to take initiative, and his keen assessment skills have helped shape and enhance our community traditions. Todd Fingston embodies the spirit of this award through his dedication, leadership, and service to Minnesota State Mankato community. His impact on students, faculty, and staff is immeasurable, and his contributions have truly shaped the Maverick experience. Congratulations, Todd.
Let's give all our recipients another round of applause. Now that we've heard all our recipients' accomplishments, you can imagine what a difficult task our judges had reviewing and scoring the nominations. Judges, if you are here, please give a wave and thank you for your dedication and your time to this process of recognizing leadership in others.
It is my honor to recognize the student leaders of the Maverick Involvement Team. This team has a vision that every Maverick will engage in meaningful opportunities to develop their own identity as a leader. I'd like to talk about our workings in two different buckets. One bucket is supporting over 200 recognized student organizations and over 1,500 officers and their advisors. The other bucket is hosting Maverick leadership, developing opportunities for future Mavericks to do extraordinary things, both locally and globally. Much of this work is behind the scenes, so I want to take this opportunity while we're still here to be able to recognize those students on the Maverick Involvement Team. Tyson, please be recognized. Tyson is the social media and marketing coordinator. He has helped with the promotion and the communication of MIT's events. He wrote MIT's weekly newsletter that reached over 1,700 Mavericks every week and involved them in all kinds of activities across the campus. Tyson also launched MIT's new TikTok page, again with the focus on highlighting our campus's many, many RSOs. Thank you. Nahili and Jim. Nahili and Jim, I know you're here. They've worked tirelessly to ensure a smooth registration process to over 200 recognized student organizations. Every day, they continue to support student groups and their efforts, and their advisors, helping them fulfill the responsibilities that they each take on. Thank you so much for your leadership. And Hervé, who is our leadership coordinator. He was instrumental in developing and facilitating leadership workshops throughout the academic year. He coordinated workshops in collaboration with enthusiastic students as well as faculty. In addition to leading training individuals, their collaboration with marketing and social media coordinator, he also helped ensure strong promotion and student engagement throughout the entire academic year and through Math Central. Thank you, Hervé. And lastly, the MIT Street Team, Dylan Thomas and Shamit Tomar. They're members of MIT's Street Team, and without their assistance and their help, we could not have done all the amazing things that we've done on our TikTok at MIT's webpage. Thank you so very much. This brings us to closure for our today, and just as a reminder, as we wind things up, please grab a last bite to eat quickly, because we're going to be turning this room around for another leadership event for our sororities and fraternities. So grab some food before you head out. 2, award recipients, please join us in the lobby for a group photo at the conclusion of the ceremony, and Lenny Copel will be taking those photographs. And if recipients would like an additional photograph taken, Lenny will be glad to help you with that as well. As we conclude our time together, thank you so much for all of your benefit and time and energy creating the MSU main campus continue to thrive, to invite, involve, and inspire, moving us from ordinary to extraordinary. Thank you and have a good evening.